Nneka Ogwumike and De'Erica Hamby. As for the Fire, taking on the LA Sparks, it's been on the center circle, and we are underway. Maj Forsberg alongside Ashley Gloss and Blanca Burns. This is Ray Burrell having a strong year for the Sparks. That is a dime to Hamby for two.
Great read off of the switch on the ball screen.
First possession for the Fire. This is Emily Inksler, outstanding defender, improving her offensive game. Late. Shot clock winding down. Late with the jumper, won't drop. Ogwumike the board.
You will see a lot of ball screen action from Portland. They are #1 in the W to go to that often on the offensive end.
Outside look, Carlton.
Sue Bird talked about the importance of Bridget Carlton on the three. She's got a lot of great veteran experience on a young team.
This is Burrell from downtown with the answer. Averaging 30. Sparks by 2. DeLeo fighting through traffic. Cut off. Pass ahead to Hamby. The Sparks like to push the rock. #2 in the WNBA in pace. Burrell working on Potts. Cut off. This is Ogwumike. Mid-range jumper is pure.
So smooth. And she knew that she had the foot speed advantage over DeLeo.
Ogwumike, an all-star once again for the 11th time in her career. Carlton, same spot, different result. And that pass stolen by Late. Late for 3. No. Carlton crashing the glass.
Both of these teams struggle to rebound the ball, so whoever is more determined to get extra possessions could very well win this game.
And here comes Erica Wheeler. Atkins, no hesitation on the trifecta.
We talked to Lynn Roberts pregame, taking his long coach, but from long range, she comes in shooting 50% over her last 2 contests.
It's an 8-0 LA run. Inksler, 3-ball from the corner, won't drop. Carlton, another offensive board, late for 3. And a turnover as the Sparks give it right back.
A game, 5th in the league.
Late, strong move to the rim, and she'll earn a trip to the line. Plus the hoop.
And she can find an open teammate from even deep in the paint on those possessions.
See her numbers this season, leading the squad in points and assists. Came over in the expansion draft from Golden State. And she cuts that Sparks lead to 2. Pocket pass just out of reach for De'Erica Hamby. Another turnover for LA. They're averaging about, and it's already been a factor early in this one. Nice dime, lays. DeLeo with the feed.
Well, Sparks have not caught up on some ball screen action, just not keeping up with cutters, not really getting on the glass, allowing Portland to get second chance opportunities. They started out this game just moving a little slow.
Burrell, dump off, and a blocking foul going against Carla Lade, and she can't believe it.
You see the reaction from 22-year-old Carla Lade. She is finally in time.
This is Potts leading the break right into the chest of Ariel Atkins and draws the foul.
And that is the best offense for Portland.
Portland squad. And Coach Sarama has been proud of the development so far this season from this young group.
That's what Alex Serrano specializes in, player development. He spends a lot of time about the fundamentals of the game, building team camaraderie. He likes to watch a lot of film. LA to the table. We'll talk a little bit about that as the show goes on as well.
This is an elbow jumper that won't go from Agumake. Taya Oblak on the floor for Portland, and her pass nearly stolen by Burrell. Potts, hard drive, and fouled by Burrell.
Potts has been great on both ends. She's picking up Erica Wheeler at the top of the defense.
Coming off a 10-point effort in the last game against New York Times bestseller. Stream it now only on Peacock. For the Fire, they lead by 4. This is Cameron Brink. Back close to home. Looking for a post-up inside. This is Atkins with the clock winding down. The floater won't drop. Oblak looking for daylight. Puts it in. Burrell. Outside looks. Hands Gray off the heel. Potts has it. Had it momentarily and is fouled by Cameron Brink. We have a timeout on the floor.
Sparks over. They have 4 points off LA Sparks turnover. They are number 3 in the W when it comes to scoring points off of miscues with 17 in game.
Back to live action. Holly Winburn. Outside look. Booner with the try. Let's welcome in the third member of our team, Jordan Cornette. Jordan?
Michael LaChina, the Sparks not getting the memo coming out of the timeout, was listening into the huddle. Coach Roberts and the lock stressing defensively, we have to lock in, get back in transition, attack apps, be their help side, and contest everything. And then, of course, they go out and give up a 3-ball.
That was much needed from LA's perspective. A mere 3-minute scoring drought for LA, and Cameron Brink with her hand in the cookie jar. Brink with plenty of family members in the building, and we'll see if she...
No, when you've got family and friends in the building, you want her to stay on the floor.
And then was sent back, so at least at the moment, Brink's going to be out there a little longer.
Now, that's a good coach. He knows it's a home game for Brink. Let her cook a little bit before we pull her out.
60% from the floor, 51% from downtown, had 30 points off of New York turnovers, and still lost the game.
What a contest it was. I don't think either coach was happy with the defense, but there was a lot of threes and a lot of scoring in that game.
Ball scooped up by Burrell off the Portland miss. Burrell, and looking inside for Agumake, who is fouled by Booner. It's going to be the first on Booner. Second team foul on the Fire. Ball game for Portland. Sarama will go deep into his bench. Good ball movement. Atkins for 3.
Oh boy, Atkins is on a heater early with her coming to the LA Sparks. But again, it just took her a while. But it seems like she is finding her way out of the All-Star break.
O'Brien answers from downtown. Well, okay, they're lighting it up early. And there's a touch inside from Cameron Brink, who is fouled inside once again by Booner. LA trying to take advantage of Portland on the interior, picking up some quick fouls here on Booner. First foul on Ainsley. Ji-Hoon Park in the game. This is Burrell. Oh, right in the chest, and a blocking foul going against Portland. It is getting physical here at the Fire Pit. Season behind the late, great Bill Walton. A lot of history here. Second quarter underway after an eventful opening frame. Second turnover of the ball game for Portland as Ji-Hun Park gets to the rack.
Yeah, Park active there, gets a nice deflection and gets an easy offense for the Sparks.
This is late on the drive. Dump off. Booner. Nowhere to go. Turns inside. Had it blocked by Hamby. Hamby going to bring it up herself. Hamby going to put it up herself. Off the mark. Battle comes out of there with it. Carlton for three.
You have to be there. That is what Bridget Carlton is looking to do in transition with the quick release. That's a good shot.
Portland playing without at the moment Emily Inksler, who went back to the locker room, has that swollen right cheek after that collision with Cameron Brink in the first quarter. How about Ji-Hun Park once again?
Nice take. Right to the rim. Takes a little bump.
Late, outside to Booner. And, ooh, we got a wedgie. We got a Sunday afternoon wedgie here in Portland. Win that tip. Wheeler fading away, too strong. Back tap over to Carlton. Carlton, step through and foul. Carlton having a career year. Generation of American gymnastics stars at the Xfinity U.S. Gymnastics Championships next weekend. 33-26 is our score. Portland has led most of the ball game. This is a Agumake. Mid-range jumper, won't drop. Park, no good. And a rebound pulled out of there by DeLeo. This is late. Over to Sanderson. Long range, won't go. Carlton, another offensive board. She wants three. Carlton off the mark. We'll do as we talked about, LaChina, is fire up a lot of threes. 13 attempts already. And DeLeo discarding the Erica Hamby inside.
And with Emily Inksler out of the game, you can tell that the Sparks are trying to be intentional about running their offense can be.
Hamby. Ji-Hun Park. Trying to work around traffic, cut off by Booner. Good defensive possession. Atkins with the flare. And it does not draw iron. That is a shot clock violation.
They were trying to get to the switch as Erica Hamby had a guard on her, but because of ball pressure, they weren't able to get the ball in position to do that.
Late. On the move to the cup. Couldn't put it in. And this is Erica Wheeler pushing it ahead. Ji-Hun Park won't take the three. Atkins will. And no good. She hit her first three from downtown. She's missed her last two. Again, second meeting between these two squads. And that's good defense. Oblak to work it in. Carlton from distance won't go. And Inksler the offensive board. That is 6 offensive rebounds in the first half for the Fire. Oblak threading the needle to DeLeo, and a foul is called. Erica Wheeler picking up the foul. And that's going to be her first. Oblak. DeLeo, good from downtown.
And that middle ball screen action is always good for Portland. And now that Megan Down, the outside shot at this point in her career, she can pick and pop with the best of it.
This is Brink for two.
Cameron Brink back into the game that had early foul trouble, but has the height advantage there, and it's a nice banker.
DeLeo upset. unable to corral that pass. It's the Fire by 8.
Plays and stay focused, so it's good that they still have the lead and hopefully can regain some of their composure.
Not an easy thing to do, but they've responded well here. This is O'Black, and pass ahead to Inksler, slapped out of bounds by Atkins.
O'Black will run the offense with...
Over to O'Black. And 35-year-old rookie out of Slovenia. Here she is, wide open. Couldn't put it in. And ricochets into the backcourt. O'Black toss it up to Inksler. Extra pass. Winterburn for 3. No good. And Sarah Williams crashing the glass, but couldn't secure it. And Burrell gets it to Wheeler. Sparks with some work to do.
Just for a little while.
Long time. And still getting it done. Brink inside the Hamby, sees a double, slap away by Winterburn. 8 turnover for the Sparks. Emma Atkins with the steal.
Cat-like reflexes of Atkins on that one.
And Hamby pushes it in.
On both ends of the floor early for the Sparks. I don't know where they would be right now without her.
Overall defensive first team selection in 2022. Off the turnover, all runway for Erica Wheeler.
She helped to cause that turnover as well. And this is an aspect of Portland about being a young team. Sometimes their turnovers can really start to mount and cause them some problems.
They only had 1 turnover in the first quarter, 4 already here in the second quarter.
And it's plays like that, thinking you can thread the needle and it isn't there. Some of it is chemistry of being a team that's just come together, but some of it is just making smarter basketball plays.
Shot clock winding down, Lade lines up a tray.
And there was a miscommunication. And it didn't matter.
Second three-quarter of the ball game for Lade. Brink with the tray. We got a 2-possession ball game. Late, and that fortunately finds Inksler. Inksler off the mark. It goes out of bounds. It'll be LA ball.
Didn't matter. All the chaos, she still knocked down a shot.
He was locked in. Hamby right down the lane. Ball game. Oh, nice feed. Late with the leg.
And it's been tough for the Sparks to keep Portland out of the paint. That has been a theme from the very beginning of this one.
Late leading all scorers with 12. Winterburn once again knocking it out of bounds. And substitutions for Portland. Rita Booner back in, Carly hit. And here comes Portland. Late, starting to heat up. Dump off, DeLeo blocked by Brink. DeLeo got it back, buckets, and the foul.
DeLeo showing some toughness there, but then comes and be joined later on where they were able to play some off of their defense and knock down some outside shots. So both teams have had their moment, but ultimately that 6-point difference is 2 more three-pointers made by Portland.
Well, the third quarter starts with an offensive foul on Carla Late. Let's send it over to Jordan.
Michael in China, maybe Coach Roberts for the Sparks is a boxing fan because she was very pleased and so happy there. She said the overall message as Nneka Ogwumike goes for the reverse layup. Overall messaging to her group was, we got to settle down. Everything's going fine. I mentioned the 49 points they gave up. She said, that's because we're not settled down. We've given up too many offensive rebound, put-back opportunities, and turnovers, allowing for...
Something else that I'd like that the Fire did was their 10 fast break points, as we heard Coach Sarama going into half talking about some of that pace with Jordan.
This is Ray Burrell getting inside, cut off by Carlton. The shot won't drop. Hamby comes out of there with the offensive board, tied up momentarily by Inksler. Now it's Ogwumike. Pass outside, Atkins, dump off, Hamby the finish.
Really good find by Atkins. Very unselfish. They find the open man. It's really been their defense that's been the biggest challenge this year.
Yeah, they are 4th in the W in assists per game as Potts hits from the corner.
And those are the kind of passes out of the paint that are so impressive from Portland for a three-point shot.
And I think this is going the other way. Offensive foul, Nneka Ogwumike, and once again, it's
allowed them to go back and review that and put the foul on DeLeo because it was attached to the actual challenge foul on Nneka Ogwumike.
So it works out for the Sparks. With the successful challenge, they are unable to challenge the rest of the way. As Ogwumike goes to the line, missing an exceptional fourth all-time in WNBA history in points scored. She's passed the great Tamika Catchings and Tina Thompson this season. She's trailing only Diana Taurasi, Tina Charles, and Dewana Bonner in that category.
Just an extraordinary career, and you can tell that Lynn Roberts made the call to get her more touches here to start the...
And LA has responded well to start the period. Ogwumike well off the mark, dropped 6 games in a row. Portland trying to snap a 4-game skid. This is Carlton. No good. DeLeo, offensive board, puts it in for 2.
And that is where the energy of this building picked up to start the game on the offensive glass for Portland.
This is Ogwumike, not enough on it. Pods the board. Late pushing it ahead. Late, penetrating, late, off the front iron. Atkins, over to Wheeler, sets the feet, can't hit. Hamby the offensive board, works on Ainsworth, flips it up and in.
Dearica Hamby finished the first half really strong, doing all the things that we know that Dearica Hamby does very well.
Ainsworth thought about it, takes it and hits. 0 for 3 from Ainsler. Over to DeLeo, off balance, draws the foul. He takes the C with 6:50 to go here in this third quarter. And just like that, the Portland lead extends to 9. Oh, nice feed, Hamby. Off the dime from Atkins.
Really good two-play.
DeLeo. Oh, got some space. The sea parts.
Faked the handoff and said, I'm going to keep this one for myself.
That's Mrs. DeLeo. Hamby. Working on Boner, nearly lost it. Ogwumike now.
Sparks got to get better spacing right there. There you go.
Hamby going to work.
Yeah, just by Nneka creating a little bit of space right there with Hamby allowed her to get that pass in and field.
61-54. Fire with the advantage. No, good poke away. Hamby doing everything. Hamby to Ogwumike. Late. Midway mark of this third quarter. Carlton stops, got some space, can't connect, and Hamby clears it. Hamby 1 rebound away from another double-double. Hamby, 8th in the W in field goal percentage, and we're seeing why.
On a personal run, it's what you know about Hamby. She can just outwork you and outplay you.
Leading all scorers with 21. Late, can't hit the pull-up. Hamby once again, and there's the double-double. 21 points, 10 boards, and she throws a pass to Baj Forsberg, who's the official, but Atkins caught up with it.
I think that was a little fatigue setting in.
Burrell, no good, and it's tapped over to DeLeo. Late, down the lane, stop, scores.
Unable to get back in transition, and Late, who was so quick. Gets into the paint.
Wheeler to Burrell. Burrell couldn't put it in. Bodies on the floor. A tie-up, and it'll be a jump ball. Ariel Atkins and Bridget Carlton. He was out with that lower left leg injury. Trying to get back in the win column after a 6-game losing streak is O'Black.
Had to adjust a couple times this season because it was an early injury from Plum, and then she got injured later in the season.
And Winterburn.
She said we needed to recalibrate the roster and restructure it as well. So she said no hard feelings, and she said she didn't find out till last night. But yeah, what a move.
Yeah, she found out with the rest of us. This is a Glumake. Good.
Good lift. Okay.
She's now in double figures with 10, her first three-pointer of the ball game. Samuelson. Now Boner hits the accelerator, but put too much on it.
She felt Cam Brink's footsteps right there at the end. Good move, though.
Wheeler. Pull up over Williams is good. And just like that, the spark. First lead for LA since it was 10-8. Winterburn fouled. Three-point attempts to get back into this ball game. We are tied at 72. And this is the fourth quarter. Brink, the mini. Carlton over to Inksler. And that pass bounces over to Samuelson, outside to Carlton. Shot clock under 10. Carlton draws three. Late. Wild shot won't go. Chance Gray pushing it ahead. And finds Jihan Park beyond the arc.
And Portland just unable to get down there in transition. They were nowhere near that shot by Park.
Again, the Sparks, number 2 in pace. They get up the floor quickly. Carlton!
And that's a 1-2 punch that is special. Boy, what a beautiful three-point shot.
Carlton coming off a game where she hit 7 threes Friday in that loss to Indiana. It's Burrell from the corner.
Okay, you get a three and you get a three.
Oprah vibes out here. Late.
That ball screen in the middle of the floor again.
Raise from Bridget Carlton. Jihan Park, back and forth we go. Has the nickname with both teams on fire. Late, count it, and put her on the line.
On the floor, but most fearless when it comes to the attack at the paint.
Big hug fire. She's made a home.
Better be guarding Park in the corner right now if you're Portland.
We've seen a combined 18 points in the first minute 58 of this fourth quarter. That's an offensive foul. We're going the other way. Both teams all flames to start this final quarter. Late, pull up game, won't drop.
Difficult, high level of difficulty on that shot.
And another offensive foul. And no, it's going to be overturned. Naj Forsberg, the crew chief. Agumake, strong. Late on an island with Park. Play good. Wheeler Nice speed. Park pushes it in.
Yeah, great job by Erica Wheeler getting the deep. Park seems to be in the right place on every play right now.
Giving them good minutes off the bench. She has 12. DeLeo goes down hard, still scores.
But unafraid to attack the shot blocker and Cam Brink. I like that battle, that back and forth.
Nice speed. Agumake off the dime from Park. What a fourth quarter this has been already. Pocket pass stolen by Wheeler. Wheeler, one of the fastest in the building, leaves it for Brink, who puts it in.
The way that Cameron Brink can run the floor at her size.
The timeout. This has been breakneck speed to start the fourth. The lefty leg. 87 all. And late called for the foul as Wheeler goes down hard, and she is holding that right leg. You jumped right to that. Well,
yeah, I don't know. I just, sometimes you got to be aggressive.
It fits this ball game that we have here. A good one, 87 all. Inside, this is Brink, bumped by Boner.
Covered all three of those players on the screen and played against Sue.
Wild. This is an outside look from Atkins. Started the game strong.
Made three-pointers for the LA Sparks at a blistering 54%. Wow, that's hard to do with no defense.
Traveling violation going in. Right now they lead by 3. Atkins going at Carlton. Atkins off the mark, got her own. 3 seconds on the clock, no reset. Brink from the corner is off. One possession game, and it's officially a clutch game. Carlton blocked by Atkins. Brink comes out of there with it. LA got the stop. Wheeler off glass. Bank is open on Sunday.
We could see that shot without the glass. That was the only way that shot was going in.
Sparks have scored the last 6. Oblak.
High level of difficulty on that finish by Oblak.
And out of bounds. Both teams trying to snap extended losing streaks. Oblak, oh my.
Wow. LA unable to keep the ball out of the paint. Oblak showing some shiftiness.
Inside, Agumake rolls out. Portland looking to tie or take the lead. Oblak bumped by Wheeler.
And of course, why not go back to...
Back in for the Fire. Inksler. Inside, Carlton tried to leave it for DeLeo, stolen by Agumake. Carlton got it back and is fouled by Agumake. It's going to be the first foul on Nneka. 93-91, 3 minutes to go. Pocket pass stolen once again. Wheeler off to the races. Ahead to Agumake.
Wheeler is reading that well. And here's another turnover.
And Inksler gets it back. Burrell took it from Inksler. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Agumake took a...
As they wrap up Simba Camp here at Moda Center. Jump ball, and it's won by the Fire. Late. Sizing up Wheeler. Late. Poke away from behind by Wheeler. Never giving up on the play.
Yeah, Wheeler's making some real veteran reads here defensively on late. We saw her knock the ball away on the...
And using every bit of that 5 seconds. Inksler. Working on Hamby. Inksler flips it up and off. DeLeo the board. Mid-range jumper is good. Team giving up. Hamby off balance, no. Carlton across the timeline to Inksler. Late on the logo. Late. Dump off to Inksler. Inksler spinning. Inksler couldn't score. Got it back. DeLeo. With under 90 remaining. Agumake from deep. The Sparks back on top.
We have seen it time and time again this season from Rebecca Agumake hitting big, long ball late in games.
The future Hall of Famer. Late over to DeLeo. Off the mark. And it goes out of bounds. It will stay with the Fire. Late on the drive, and she took a shot to the chin. LA had a foul to give. Enhance the way and unlock VIP access to the league. Scan that QR code for more. Here's Late. Stops outside. Samuelson, the pump fake. Penetrates. Outside Late. Extra pass. DeLeo. No. And a tie-up inside. Inksler wanted to call as she was battling with Hamby. We have 47 seconds remaining.
They're going to go
Wheeler. Agumake finds Hamby.
Figures from the charity stripe.
And 89 into Agumake. Agumake downhill, and she's fouled by Samuelson. With of the season. Set timeout. Late to get it in. Over to Carlton. Carlton. Ties her career high with her 7th triple of the ball game. 1-point game. There's the foul by Inksler. And so it will be Erica Wheeler. 4 points for Carlton. Wheeler good on the first. She got both. And a full B. Inbound to Agumake. That was a dangerous pass. Now it's Wheeler, fouled by Samuel.
Because there was so much news around the...
Two possessions. Have to get into it quickly. Late. Around the world outside to Inksler for 3. No good. Hamby lets time expire, and the Sparks, in a drama-filled fourth quarter, come away with a 106-101 victory behind 23 points from De'Erica Hamby.